Hey guys, it's Sam here today, and today I thought we would create a glamorous Christmas look using the Lisa Eldridge Sorcery palette. And if you're interested in watching, continue. And if you are new, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below and the notification bell so you can come back and see a lot more content like this. So I saw Lisa actually do a video of a look that she was creating with each one of the palettes. The only one I actually picked up was the sorcery one, but I kind of want to do that look that she created with the sorcery palette on myself. She has obviously a different complexion than I and different eye shape, but I thought we could try to finagle it. We can make it work. We could do it. So let's get into it. I already, as you could tell, did my base. If you are curious, I am wearing her foundation in the shade 22. I think right now that I've lost like my summer tan, it's matching me perfectly. So that is really nice. So the first shade that she goes into in this palette is this like antique dirty gold, and it's called Madrigal. If you didn't know, I don't know if I can't remember in the video if she references this, but we're gonna go in with our finger because I love using shadows with my finger, and she was doing it in the video and I got really excited. But back to my thought for a second there. Madrigal is a type of singing style, and when I was in high school I was part of a madrigal group. We used to sing 18th century Italian music, some English stuff too, but it was a lot of fun. We got to wear these satin black ball gowns and the guys wore tuxedos, and we would perform at medieval places. A lot of times there used to be a medieval type museum where we live, and that was a popular place for us to go and perform on the weekends. So when I read that name, I was like, oh, brought back good memories for me. So I put it on with my finger. It's really gorgeous. This is like a dirty gold. If you don't want to wear like a blinding bright yellow gold, or sometimes golds can come out very coppery, this one has like a gray taupey base to it, and I'm just blending it out with this shader brush, and it looks really nice. I'm gonna zoom you in, but I think that looks so beautiful. We're gonna match the other eye. I feel like the internet went a little crazy with these palettes. You know, I haven't purchased many things from Lisa Eldridge, although I do want to. It's just kind of sometimes having so many other brands accessible at Sephora kind of makes you forget about like some of these more independent brands. And I spend a lot of time on Instagram, you know, searching up indie brands, but you know, usually when you search that stuff, you get a lot more like brands like Sugar Drizzle and Beauty Bar or Beauty Beauty Bar or something like that. You know, like the brands that are kind of like Etsy kind of shops, or unearthly cosmetics that's getting a little bit bigger. But like, you don't really see that many smaller indie brands that are kind of in the luxury category of makeup. That looks so pretty. Okay, so it's kind of like easy to forget. I feel like there's another brand like Dear Dahlia or something like that. I don't even know if they're still in business. Every once in a while they used to pop up on my feed, and I feel like, oh, I want to try them. Their packaging is really pretty, but I just never do. So I'm like, that is what I want to do next year because this is just stunning. So the next shade she goes in her tutorial is this shade here called Troubadour, and she just follows the outside crease, kind of creates a shape on the eye. She creates some shape, and then she also brings it down to the lower lash line. Let's see if I can use this brush. If not, then I have another one here. It goes on a lot like the Natasha Denona Cream to Powders. It's a seamless matte. And the first shade was a metallic. I'm getting just a couple specks of fallout, but nothing crazy. Who else thinks of that TikTok when the guy's like, I'm just trying to get paid X amount of money, nothing major. Now I'm gonna take a more fluffy brush to kind of like clean the edges there. Because of my eye shape, sometimes I have to like lift my eye a little. Now personally, I feel like I need a little bit more of that Madrigal shade right here to just blend that matte. What do you guys think? I think that looks pretty. Let's make the other eye match. Okay, so the next she takes is this very sparkly shade called Mercurial, which is a dual chrome. I'm not sure if you're catching the shift, but that is going to go in the inner corner. So let's grab a very small pencil brush and we're going to take that shade into the inner corner. I personally, because of my eye shape, I tend to bring shades up just a little in that inner corner to kind of open up my eyes. And she doesn't do this, but I'm going to do it just so that there's not such a big contrast there. I'm going to go in with the shade Grotto and kind of just blend the two to meet. I feel like it can tie it in just a little and create some depth in my eyeball, almost to like give myself a socket that I don't necessarily have. And I like the way that looks. So we're just going to do the same on the other side, and then we will work on the lower lash line. Now for the lower lash line, she takes this shade Mage and she describes it as a sagey green. It looks to me more like a silver. I can see a little bit of sage in it. It's just, but it leans very silver to me. And we're going to take that on the lower lash line. And she drags that shade into that seamless matte that we already put on the outer corner. And then she actually takes that shade up into her brow bone. And I never highlight my brow bone, so this will be kind of new to me. That is very different for me. Maybe when I actually fill my brows and everything and it looks more defined, it'll look better. Not sure I love it. Maybe I overdid it too. All right, let's make the other side matte. So far, I actually do like it. I think it took me a second to get used to seeing my brow bones so light and frosted. So let me quickly do my brows and put on mascara, and then we will put on a gorgeous red lip to kind of pull off this glam holiday look. Now for this collection, she did have a corresponding lipstick called Sorcery to go with the Sorcery palette, and I could not get my hands on it. It was already sold out, but I figured we're doing a Christmas look, so we're gonna wear Duchess, which is the beautiful red. Isn't that the most perfect red Christmas lipstick with this green gold look? I just felt like, oh, this is gonna be gorgeous together. So let's get it on. I don't even have to apply it to the top lip. It's so creamy and soft that like just like doing that did it. I'm I'm gonna put another layer. I just want to see, just because the center of my lip is a little. Oh, even better. This makes me feel like Christmas and it makes me feel glamorous. So this is the final look, and I had a lot of fun playing with the palette, recreating the look that she created on herself with this beautiful lipstick. I am really excited for Christmas, and I'm curious what you guys are doing for the holidays. Are you going out? Are you having Christmas parties? I don't even know if people are doing that right now with the way the world is, but if you are you going to be glamming it up? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you didn't, you can give it a thumbs down. Sorry, not sorry. But until next time, I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out with me, and have a good night. Bye.